Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to more Empire Total War Road to Independence. My name's Negative, and let's get cracking. I've had a look at the battlefield. It's an interesting one. We're surrounded on three sides, basically. We do have cavalry here, which are quite nicely placed. This is artillery. So here's the plan, right? We need to hold Bunker Hill. We have two currently limbered, what would you call them, squads of artillery, 24 pounders. Well, that's a 24 pounder, and that's a yeah, we have canister shot. Yeah. All right, this is great news. So that's canister shot. What's this? Explosive shells. Okay. Let's have a look here. That's got 350 range. That's got 400 range. Accuracy is a little bit lower. Okay. So what we're going to do, I think, is we're going to move... I think we move the 24 pounders up to here to fire this way into this formation. And we move the 12 pounders over here to fire this way into that formation. So, yeah. I think we get the cavalry to come around and try and take this artillery. We use this militia unit to hold here, and we move this and this up to support these two regiments and try and hold this main line of advance up the hill here. Over here we should be okay. We've got 100 men v 120, and we have the high ground, and we have some cavalry backing them up, which push comes to shove, we can always route them around and try and flank them on the hill. So that's the plan. Let's get cracking. Let's see if we can...
Expect the British to mount a full frontal assault.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay. And you guys... go. Run. You can't run. Bugger. Okay, so they're doing that. This will move these guys back. And these guys here, we need to get them... What's these? Oh, General's Bodyguard and Heavy Cavalry. Okay, so that's not going to work. You guys can wait where you are. Okay. We're just going to pull the line back a little bit and try and consolidate where we are. Okay, so these guys... I want you to fire a canister shot. So that canister shot is very, very strong. Yep, get there, come on. Right, unlimber. Move you back to there. Get these guys firing canister shot as well. Alright, so you can see... Oof, that was effective. You can see the idea here. You know, hold this line, basically. Don't give up this ground. This line infantry is coming up, though. Alright, so how are we looking over here? Oh, we need to unlimber these. Okay. Oh, shit. So these guys have been driven back. That's not great. Quick, into the house, guys. Wavering, and we got him. Okay, good. So we can pull this cavalry back now. And, yeah, we're doing okay. Oh, that artillery is doing work against us right now. Okay. So we'll go back to round shot right now. Go back to round shot. Actually, hold on, canister, and attack this lot. Okay, that's that building over here that was captured. So that's fine. Right, you guys need to move to here, and you need to move fast. These guys are getting hit, which is not good. Alright, so we're in a little bit of strife now. luckily we've held that. We'll get in between the two buildings there. Alright, so that's fine. Get to here, please. This needs shoring up here. So we need to run that unit across. Yeah, no, these are okay, I think. So right now the heavy cavalry and the general's bodyguard are moving around. So I'll move this cavalry up on the hill. Unfortunately we've lost our howitzers, but you know, things happen sometimes. Hold that. Alright, what we'll do is we'll limber these up and we'll get them to come over here. Try and get them in this position so that we can hopefully hold this area. I'm not hopeful though. Yeah. So there's that attack that I was expecting. Alright, so let's see if we can win this little skirmish here on this side. And these guys are just going to have to hold as long as they can. We'll move these lads back a little bit. Okay, so this provincial cavalry can probably move to about here. Looking to get a bead on these guys, either of these guys. General's bodyguard right there. Uh-oh, we lost our general. Theirs is gone as well though. So it's looking like a pretty tight run thing, but we should be okay, as we'll start to sweep the British right. Okay, so that's folding. Excellent. Can't quite get the range on those. That's okay. Unfortunately, this part of the battle here, well, it's actually going quite well, to truth be told. Go back to round shot, and can you target them, please? Alright, let's move down the hill and take out one of these last units. We've got our cavalry in amongst their artillery, so that should be a good thing. That light infantry is... get in there, boys. Guys, get the cavalry to hit this regiment from behind. This should okay, there we go. And William Prescott is dead. I don't think that's how it happened in the history books, but we will find out how we go in this battle, because I think we're just mopping up now. Get him, boys! Get him! Okay, they need to be got as well. 3 out of 60. No worries. It's mostly, well, that's pretty well decimated, actually. Can you guys come and take these guys out? Please and thank you. There we go, they routed. That's all of them, yeah? We've held Bunker Hill. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So, that was close victory. And, yeah, wow, okay. So we did really well. You know, remembering that it's only normal difficulty.
The members of the Continental Congress gather to sign our Declaration of Independence, the founding document of our great nation. A nation where the principles of freedom and equality are upheld by just and honorable men. This war will not be an easy one. Lives will be lost and families torn apart. But this is the price of independence. As I march, I think of my men and the sacrifice some are about to make. We are outnumbered and undersupplied, and yet we march. We march for our beliefs, for our families, for our freedom.
Following your glorious victory at Bunker Hill, the British have evacuated Boston. The city is now under your control. Your army in Boston now contains troops that are battle-hardened and buoyed by their success. However, the rest of the British Army outnumbers us on both land and at sea, and is well supplied and disciplined. If the people of America are to be free, its fledgling army must find a way to overcome these odds. Perhaps Britain's oldest adversary, France, can be persuaded to balance the odds.
How may I serve? How can I be of service?
What one nation thinks of another is characterized by diplomatic relations. Very friendly, friendly, indifferent, unfriendly, and...
Ready for orders. Citizens, march! Ship shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
I just noticed that my mic's been muted this entire fucking time. I'm a goose. Yeah, things, stuff. Fur trader? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Because we want to get our economy running as quickly as possible. So we've got 2 trading ports. No, that's that belongs to these guys. Okay. Militia, George Washington. Got carbines and plug bayonets. I think we just go with the peasant farms for research for the moment. Let's have a look at our trade. Okay, so that's going to grow nicely, I think, over time.
What do you require of me?
He's a good swordsman. He's got good aim. He's got a doctorate as well. So he can do research or he can murder people. Let's duel this motherfucker. Let's fight him. Get him. Cool. So he won. Because he's Paul Revere. And, yeah, let's... Okay, we've got Cannon Foundry, Governor's Residence, an Opera House, and Fortifications. What would this do? Dragoons, Line Infantry, Regiment of Horse. This would give us cannon. We don't have cannon? No. Not currently. What would the Magistrate do? It would give us more tax income. It would also allow us to get provincial cavalry. Tempting. I think we save. That's Maine. Oh, okay.
I tingle with anticipation.
It looks like.
How can I help?
It's looking like
Spying.
the majority of the territories around here are fairly weak. And that's not the strongest either. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick Paul Revere in the school because that's going to give us extra research.
Aha! A place of learning and culture.
And what else are we going to do? I really want to get... Let's do the Governor's Residence for now. And our army... I'm going to take north to take on William Howe. George can go murder him. We'll just auto-resolve that result.
Valor unconquered.
Easy.
Sir.
We gained a trait. He's confident now. So he's a confident general. +1 command on land battles. Nice. No man there. So we took Maine. Without any bloodshed. And that was pretty good, I think. We'll get that going. Because that's... Wow, that's actually a fair bit of income. 1,600 a turn. That's quite nice. I'm happy with that. What do we want to do? I think we're at the stage where we're happy.
Make ready.
What do we got? We got a 5th rate and a sloop. Okay.
Orders.
It's 270, 2,950. We'll go park it on this trade route because that's got a fair bit of wealth going to it.
Still ship shape.
Okay, cool. And they can just be a nuisance. Right. I think we're at this point in which we're happy. And we'll end the turn here. So let's see what Great Britain do. Oh, here they go. They're moving a fleet up to contest our privateers. Which makes sense, really. You know, I didn't hold much hope that would last for long. We'll just auto-resolve this battle. I don't think there's much hope that we'll win it. Because they have a 3rd rate. Holy shit. Retreat. Run away. Run. As fast as you can. I don't think we'll take that that ship out anytime soon. Okay, that army's moving north. We've got a couple of small contingents here in the wilderness of this place. They're going to sack that port while they're going. Buggers. Yeah, cool. So we have an agent. Cool. We've got farms. And we have a successful mission. Cool. Alright. So, what do we got? we've got some armed forces massing on the border. I think barracks is probably what we want to do, and a cannon foundry as well. This needs to be repaired. That we're not doing anything with. Infrastructure, army. Okay. Like, I'd love to be able to send something north to wipe these out while they're still low. However, I don't think we can afford to send the army up there with all these forces massing on our border. So, what are we going to do? I think what we do is we move... We move George Washington and the army down here. Try and control this bridge. And hopefully some of this road in here.
Anything more?
Okay, so we've got two gentlemen here in this this school. So we can potentially send them after people. Now, my agent, can I get you to infiltrate this army for me? Luckily, they're all commanded by captains, not generals. Bugger. He failed. That's okay. We'll move him around here. Oh.
Discretion is
Whatever.
guaranteed.
Whatever.
Ready for order.
I think we'll end the turn here. Actually, we'll move this guy a little bit this way.
Any
Because what I'm looking for is that yellow circle. Right, let's see what they're going to do. So Albany has been substantially reinforced. Yep, okay. We have workers on strike in Maine. That's because we have enemies at the gates.
Sir. Your orders?
What I'll do is I'll send up the 4 regiments of horse, and they can come and attack this guy. That should be more than enough to take care of that.
Yes.
And Albany has been reinforced with a lot of line infantry.
Ready.
I'm not sure this is strong enough. Okay, so we will fight this because this will be the last thing that happens in this episode. And we'll see if we can completely wipe them from the battlefield.
The radar map allows you an aerial view of the battlefield, detailing the position of units. Use the plus and minus buttons to zoom in or out. You can grab the map and move it around by mousing over it, holding the left
Yes, thank you.
mouse button.
Right, so this can be 1st Division, this can be 2nd Division. 1st Division is going to go... Are these guys moving? No. Okay, 1st Division to this forest. Actually, hold on. Come to here. And 2nd Division can come around here. Alright. And I'm keen to just walk them there because, you know, I don't want to tire them out. Basically, what we're going to do is we're just going to hammer them. That's a field. I don't know if 1st Division will be able to do that. So what we'll do is we'll get them out to the road. And... This is actually going to be fairly interesting battle by the looks of it. Hold the phone. I've just noticed something. Are they just mirroring my general? They are, they're fools. So what I'll do is I'll move the general into town. There's no way that they'll be able to... No, this way, please. Face off against all of them. Alright, let's go.
Deploying your infantry behind walls will drastically...
Uh-oh, exposed flank. Anyway, so that's what superior tactics will do in a battle. And twice their number, of course. Cool.
Clicking on the melee button in the bottom right of the screen will lock.
And what we'll do is we'll try and wipe them all out. Best way of dealing with the enemy. Kill them all! There's only 11 of them left. You know, this battle was never going to end any other way. And we've lost 3, 6, 9 troops. Pretty good outing. Go! Killed him. And 2 units grabbed some veterancy as well, so that's quite nice. And what we can do is we can stick these guys in here. We can also reinforce them. 90 gold, love it. And we'll get some militia there. Yeah, militia. Another 2 regiments. Because here's the thing, right? Here's the question that we've got. Do we go north, secure this area, take Quebec and Montreal? Or do we head south and just focus on taking what we should do? So I feel like going south, north rather, taking these and kind of securing. Wow, hold on. The objectives.
When
the objectives? No. Can I have objectives? Here it is. Yeah, so I've gone as far north as I need to. Part of the objectives, though, is to hold 15 regions. So I'll have to take them anyway, I think. Anyway, that is a mission for another day. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Empire Total War, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.